What's up, everyone? I am Rebel Yale 91, as most of you know. If you're new to the channel, that'd be kind of hilarious, but I've been motorcycle vlogging for a while. I've just been on a large hiatus, and I've been making videos here and there, but not consistently. But hopefully, it'll be semi more consistent. And but the first thing I need to do is get on this bike and get some gas. Oh, I thought I had less gas. Earlier it was blinking on the E, but I'll get gas anyways. Like plan, here let's get on the road first. Make sure the brakes work. Haven't ridden this bike in like 2 months, so make sure the brakes work here. Front brake is really good. Rear brake is pretty much non-existent. I'm gonna have to fix that. Also, my mirrors are fucked up, or they're not placed correctly. Better. That's okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, what's up, everyone? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and other friends. My mirror's not quite good. Okay, anyways. Hey, how is it going? It's been so long since I've actually taken a video, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty, I'll tell you. But I do want to make more moto vlogs, especially as I travel around. As most of you know, if you didn't know, I am living in a camper van at the moment, and I'm traveling around the US and Canada. And at some points in my travels, I'm gonna do some riding and hopefully shoot some video. So right now I'm in Vermont. I'm actually staying with or on the property of my really good friends, and shout out to them. So many thanks to them. They've been amazing, just friends and people in general. And I have a lot to say about Vermont. So many good things. Maybe I'll talk about that. But right now I'm kind of focused on getting some gas. We have an ABS light on. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't think I care about that since we're off-road technically. But yeah, just join me here for a little ride. I'm just gonna, there's no topic or anything like that. I'm just kind of going to talk about whatever that comes to my mind, and I'll be focusing on the road as well. And I'm not familiar with these roads, so I'm gonna go a bit slow. And also, this is a pretty good quality dirt road, but still dirt road, and I'm not familiar with it. But Vermont has been insanely beautiful. If you haven't visited Vermont, honestly, that should be the top of your list. And you could probably come here at any season and have a good time. But Vermont has some season. It gets cold in the winter, I was told, like -20. Lots of winter sports, I was told. But I heard it's just magical year-round. But right now we're in the summer, and it's actually fairly warm out, probably 75 or 79, so kind of perfect, but a little bit warm. But gosh, these roads and this area and stuff like that has been absolutely magical. Like beautiful, all up and down the mountains. If you're not familiar with this area, it's so mountainous. And there's like little villages dotted around in the valleys. And yeah, I've only been here for 5 days. This is my 5th day. And yeah, like I said, I've been visiting. Like, look at this beautiful brook right on the side of the road. There's like a really small stream, and oh gosh, it's so nice. It really beats like coming from the city, all the traffic and everything. Just put my visor down now. Yeah, the plan is we're going to go down to Tunbridge General Store. You can look that up on a map if you want to. I'm coming from a brewery, actually. I'd highly recommend visiting the brewery if you ever are in the area. It's called Brocklebank Craft Brewery. Put a little description. I'll put a link in the description below, perhaps. But yeah, we're gonna go to the general store and then we're gonna get gas. After that, we're just going to go ride around and get lost. We don't have an itinerary or a destination today. We're just kind of gonna ride around Vermont, check things out. Probably Route 14 probably is probably gonna be my focus. So yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since I've done a vlog. I'm not sure when the last vlog I did. Maybe it was probably in Virginia. I don't live in Virginia anymore. I'm living in my camper van, as I've said. So now I'm in Vermont, and the plan at some point from here, I'll probably stay in Vermont for a bit. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. I'm going to stay in Vermont for a bit, maybe a couple weeks, and then I'll be going north. Probably New Hampshire, and then Maine, and then Canada. And then Canada, Nova Scotia, maybe other areas of Canada. I haven't done a ton of research yet. And the people here are amazing. As you know, as you've just maybe... he was so smiling and stuff like that, waving. Vermont is so the people are like nothing else in the country. They're so friendly and so warm and welcoming and so nice. It's really nice. And it's this neighborly, I'm gonna help all my neighbors kind of thing, which unfortunately doesn't exist in a lot of parts of the United States, like that I've experienced. But it exists quite a bit here, and I've talked to a lot of people that moved here, and look at this beautiful stream here. And there's waterfalls all around, the little tiny waterfalls along the stream. But yeah, oh, there's a car. Yeah, I was talking to a bunch of people that moved here, and they were saying that a big thing was a big reason why thing they really loved about Vermont was the community aspect. It's so community forward. Everyone's helping each other out, always looking to lend a helping hand, and not for any, just out of the kindness of their heart, like truly out of the heart. So that's really incredible. We need more of that in the world. And so I would encourage each and every one of you to reach out to your friends and neighbors that you haven't talked to in a while. It's a challenge to do that. I know life is busy and everything. I try to put in some effort in doing that and reaching out to my friends and family that I haven't. That's other parts of the country and things like that. But gosh, this is incredible riding. I'm not really on a dirt bike, but it's kind of like a scrambler. This is a 2021 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. And it has the stock tires on it, so it's not like it's anything off-road. But this road's easy anyways. But I couldn't do like really intense off-roading, single tracks or Jeep trails or anything like that, unless I had more skill than I have now off-road. But the tires, yeah, they're just street tires, so I'm kind of taking it easy a bit, but super fun. We'll see how this video goes. I don't know if I haven't shot a video in a while, like I said, so hopefully like the audio's connected and stuff like that. I have a wireless microphone inside the helmet, and that's the reason why I am getting some pretty decent audio, clear audio. Okay, here we go. On the main road here now. Look at this. Look at that river. You seeing that shit? That is incredible. See these twisty roads? Man. Everyone needs to come out here. Motorcyclists especially. Probably in the summertime and the fall time or something like that, because it does get really cold here, I was told. It's funny because when I got here like 5 days ago, it was a heat wave, so I was like, Vermont's hot, because it was like 91 or something like that as a high and very humid. So I was like, it's kind of hot here. But now it's cooling down. Yeah, I think my rear brake is not really in good shape. I need to fix that at some point. I need to check it at least. The master cylinder looked good. It had a lot of fluid in it, but the brake pedal feel in the rear brake is very crap. Like it has a lot of air in it. I think I just need to bleed it or something like that. See, another motorcyclist. Hell yeah! Looks like some sort of dual sport or something. Alright, this general store I think is coming up. I'm not sure. I don't have any GPS running or anything, or no phone or anything like that. That's another thing about Vermont. Cell service is not really a thing, which is a great thing actually. And I'll talk about it in a bit. I'm going to focus on finding this general store and getting some gas. Let's see here. It's on the left side. I'm assuming it's over here. This is like seems like it's more like we're more in town. I think it's 30 miles per hour speed limit. I should slow down. It's probably where these flags are. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yep, it looks like it's right here. Let's see if I get gas here. Alright, I'll probably take the helmet off and whatnot and get some gas here. Let's see, I don't know how to do this. Unleaded. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, cool. I'll talk to y'all later. The neutral. There we go. Okay, are we recording? Looks like we are recording. Okay, cool. We're back. Got gas. We're at this cute little general store. One of these old pumps too. Let me show you. I have to get my glove on here. Yeah, one of these. Hang on. One of these old pumps. You got to take the thing off, and this little lever goes down, turns the pump on. That's what it looks like, and you just pay inside. Really cool. Alright, got tons of gas. Now we're gonna goal. The goal now. The goal now is to. I was recommended by a few people to go take Route 14. Right now we're on 110. I just talked to a local gentleman. He was just coming into the general store. I was like, "Hey man, is this Route 14?" I didn't know. I didn't really know. I forgot this is 110, and then he gave me some directions. So we're gonna go find Route 14. Just checking my pockets here, make sure my pockets are closed, and got my wallet and stuff like that. Double checking. Anyways, we're gonna go to Route 14. I heard it's really beautiful. I mean, I don't know how you could get better than this shit. Look at this. Look at this river. I was told this is part of the White River watershed. There's different kind of little streams going into the main White River, something like that. I'm not sure. I think I got that right. Not sure. And I gotta slow down, I think. Probably. I gotta move this mirror too. I gotta move my mirror. We got gas though. We're ready to go. Pumped. I've been like, okay, it's been hot since, like I said earlier, it's been hot for like 4 days or something, like a heat wave. And me and my friends have been driving around in a car, and good God, the roads were like, just like this, insanely beautiful and everything, just valleys and everything, stunning. And I was like dying to go for a ride, but it's been so hot. So now it's like a pretty good day. It's a really nice day. And now look at this. This is like Really nice. I keep on repeating myself, but that's my thoughts right now. It's just so exciting. And hopefully we don't miss the intersection for Route 14. The gentleman was saying that it's a major intersection and we should just be able to hit it going down this road. I'm not sure about my battery, by the way, on the camera, so I'm just gonna kind of keep recording until it dies. It's just gonna be a long ass video, so it's gonna be kind of ASMR adjacent, where you can just stick around and hang out, enjoy the views, enjoy this little ride with me. See how far the video gets. Was that Route 14? Yeah, I doubt it. This is probably still not. I think Route 14 is like bigger road, more shoulder. I need to go 30 though. Keep speeding. Oh, I know that general store. I think I know that. Yeah, I know that general store. So that was the Tunbridge General Store, but I went to a different general store, I guess. I don't know what happened there. Are they the same title? Look, more riders. It is a Sunday today, so lots of riders today. It is a Sunday. Good day to ride. Perfect day. It rained a bit yesterday, so that would have been less fun. But yeah, I met so many people because my friends, they own that brewery, right? So they have they're quite connected. They know a bunch of people, and I met a whole bunch of people. It's been slightly overwhelming, but oh my gosh, everyone's been so great. There's some goddamn gems. Most everyone's a gem. So really happy for them, for my friends. So the friend I'm visiting, we were friends since middle school. It's funny because we were only in the same grade for like a year. We went to different schools after that. But yeah, we were just so close. We were neighbors as well. We had a little friend circle. We just kept in touch all these years. It's been like 20 years probably. That makes me feel old. Yeah, oh my god, look at this. Good god, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I should go live here. Although I haven't been here in the winter, so I heard it's quite cold. I do like the cold. I'm really down for the cold. I just put on heavier clothes. I think have really good heating. Today is July 5th, so happy July 4th to those Americans out there. I'm curious if you celebrated. Hope you had a nice time. I think I went to like 3 parties yesterday, so I kind of slept in a little bit late, but it was a lot of fun. I played this drinking game actually called Stump. It's from Germany or Switzerland, I think. And it's called something like Hammerschlager, Hammerstein, or I don't know, I'm not sure of the name. But I'm not sure if you know what the game is, but you have nails, you have a log, like a stump, and you have a bunch of nails, and like a hammer, and of course beer. And let me know if you played that game before. You put a bunch of nails per person, like everyone has a nail, and then you have to flip the hammer, like when it's your turn, you flip the hammer, and then in one single motion you have to hit down and try to hit someone's nail. If you hit someone's nail, not all the way, but it goes down, they have to drink a sip of their drink. If you hit their nail all the way and it goes completely flush with the log, then they have to drink the whole beer. And sometimes there's a community nail in the middle where if someone sinks in that nail, the whole group has to drink. So I played that, and it was kind of a challenge because I'm not used to chugging beers at all. And I chugged the first beer and my stomach did not feel good. So I kind of chickened out on the second game. I was like, I don't want to play. I can't play because I'm so I feel bad. I feel really bad, you know, with just chugging a beer. I'm just not used to it. I never did. No, I didn't really like beers for a long time until kind of in the last 2 or 3 years. But anyway, so but it was a lot of fun. We played multiple rounds and it was so much fun. Y'all let me know down in the comments or wherever. Let me know if you've actually played that game. There's some cyclists. They're flying down this hill. Sometimes when I ride next to cyclists, I like to move my legs in a cycling motion. And hopefully that's not coming across as mockery, but it probably is. But it's just for fun. But hey, they're on 2 wheels. Am I right? One request I have, I don't know if you made it this long in the video, but one request I have from you is if you, I'm curious, like if you're a return viewer, like if you watched a long time ago and you're back and you're happy to see these videos, I'm curious what you guys want to see, because I love making these. I do really love making these videos. Sometimes I just want to go for a ride and no video, but sometimes I just really am excited to make a video for y'all and show you some stuff. But I'm curious kind of what you guys want to see. I do have another channel for my van life stuff. I could put that in the description. It's called Jeff's Grand Tour. I'm not super active on it. I haven't gotten the groove of making those videos yet. I might do it in the future, but I just haven't been doing that at all. It just takes a lot of energy to get in the mood to actually shoot a video in the van, and it depends on the circumstances and stuff like that. So I haven't made a ton of van life videos, but I plan to do some. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm curious what you want to see. I'm curious how, if you're a returning viewer, and like just to hear how things are going, like how has it been since you've last viewed my video or my last video or something like that. How are you doing? How's things going? And if you're one of my friends, please comment below and let me know you watch my videos, or text me or contact me. I wanna. It's really fun to talk to old friends again. So especially old vlogging friends. I'd like to connect with all of y'all again. Man, there's so many motorcycles out. I love it. Okay, Route 14. Here we go. Route 14. This must be a left turn for Route 14. I'm guessing. Yeah, turn around, you're going the wrong way. Strange plants. Okay, so Route 14 is this road. Okay, here we go. We're at a stoplight. They're turning. I'm going. Is this Route 14? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're on Route 14 now. Okay, I know this gas station. Okay. See? Vermont 14. We're going south? I kind of want to go north. Shit. I thought I was going north. Isn't this way north? I don't know. Whatever, fuck it. Let's just go this way. It's probably south, but fuck it. I kind of want to go north, but hey, let's just go south. We're already here. It's probably gorgeous either way. Here's the river. I think this is the White River. Or is it the... Yeah, I think it's the White River. And you could go tubing. Looks like there's a bunch of tubers, people tubing. Oh, kayakers, it looks like. Yeah, boating, kayakers, tubing. Oh, wow. Beautiful today to do that, too. It's kind of warm, but really stunning. Yeah, this river's not really deep, I was told. So it'd be great for tubing. I actually tubed for the first time, like 2 days ago. Just the other day, and it was really fun. Before I go into that, though, Joseph Smith's birthplace is right over here. I've never been there. I'm not sure if well, I'd be interested in going. It'd be kind of cool. But apparently it's like right here. I did not know that. I knew Joseph Smith was doing his stuff in New York, upstate New York or whatever. But I did not know he was born here. See, there's the monument there. It's probably up that road, I think. So maybe I'll visit that place at some point. So that's kind of cool, kind of interesting. Oh yeah, back to tubing. Yeah, I've never tubed before actually. So first time I tubed was 2 days ago in one of the smaller rivers that goes into the big White River with some friends, and had some beers and everything. It was fantastic. It was such a dream. It just dream come true, literally. I don't know what I was expecting for Vermont. I had very low expectations. Not low, but like I didn't have many expectations. I thought it was going to be mountainous and beautiful, but I didn't know to what extent and stuff, and how much fun it is here in the summer. So yeah, I went tubing. It was a blast. It was so much fun. I need to learn how to swim. I don't know how to swim. That's the problem. I think I'm going to try to learn how to swim. There's a good friend of mine that is a rescue swimmer, actually, from the military. So he offered to teach me how to swim. He's taught many military members how to swim. So he has a lot of experience doing that. So I'm going to have him teach me how to swim. Good lifelong skill. I tried to learn how to swim myself. I was like at a apartment. I had a pool out of my apartment, and like every night for like 6 nights I tried to teach myself. But it's really hard to teach yourself because you don't know what you're doing wrong or what you need to do correctly, kind of thing. There's a cool little RV park over here. That's kind of neat. Might check that out or something. Yeah, I mean, that view would be nice. That's kind of a cool park there. Camping spot. Yeah, I met a few fishermen as well. Lots of fishing opportunities, lots of camping opportunities. And then I met a lot of like snowboarders and skiers and stuff like that. Man, it's really nice. Honestly, the roads are quite decent for what they are. They're not bad at all. I think we'll stop up here at some point, and then we'll check on the video maybe. I need to look at my motorcycle too, because this is kind of the first major ride after 2 months. I want to make sure it's in good working order. I kind of did that before I left, but I just want to make sure everything's still intact. Excuse me. Yeah, some recreational people over there. There's like a dog over there. Love that. Yeah, but I think this motorcycle is doing well. It only has like 1,400 miles on it, so it's not a lot. Oh shit. It's getting in that center lane, the center part of the lane there. Looking at this beautiful river. Beautiful river. Oh, there's like a little camp down there. Wow, so nice. Gorgeous. Look at this here. There's a bridge. Look at the river. Goodness God. It's like heaven. Is that too dramatic? Excuse me. A little bridge here over us. I think this might be a freeway, I'm guessing. One of the freeways, the interstates. I'm guessing. Yeah, we're just going for a little ride. I don't know where I'm going. I have no clue. I'm trying to get lost. At some point I'll turn off on the 14. I'm just going to continue down the 14, make it a little bit easier. It looks like there's an ice cream joint or something. Oh, creamery. That's really nice. Something I didn't really know about Vermont, they have this thing called a creamy, which is a different type of ice cream product. That's kind of like ice cream, but it's more creamy. That's a horrible way to describe it, but it's probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, it's a creamy. I think I was told they use more, instead of milk fats or something, they use the actual cream on top of the milk or something like that to make the ice cream. I think that is a valid description. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Also, just go do a quick Google search. But goodness, it is delicious. The standard flavor to get is maple. Like you'd think, usually it's vanilla in a lot of like ice cream shops or whatever, but it's maple here in Vermont, which makes sense. They produce a lot of maple. I tried their maple straight. It is really, really good. I'm sure you've had Vermont maple syrup like in different states across the country. But when you come here, you got to get a creamy. It is really good. and I want to go every single day. Ice cream is my #1 favorite food, so I think it goes ice cream, then sushi, then pizza? Maybe not, probably something else, I don't know. I think I'm speeding a lot though. I need to slow down a little bit. Ish, although there's not really any cops here. Very few police here, and they don't really need it. They have some, of course. I think it's like 2 per town or 1 per town or something. Which is kind of funny. Oh, this is gorgeous over here. Some campers here, right on the river. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I gotta figure out that brake, that rear brake. I think I just need to bleed it. Oh my goodness, I just hit a big bump. Excuse me. Yeah, I probably just need to figure out that rear brake. It's too mushy. It doesn't do shit. I think the front brake is the most important one. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I might turn around at some point. We'll see in a moment. There's a car behind me, finally. I don't know where I'm going. Eventually I'll figure it out. It's kind of fun getting lost. So this is a steep grade here. For the motorcycle though, it's really easy to go down a mountain grade. With engine braking and whatnot. But in the camper van that has a lot of weight to it, it is kind of scary going down these roads. These steep grades. It is quite scary because I'm just speeding up, and I don't want to put a lot of brakes in because I'm gonna boil my brakes probably. I get downshift all the way I can, as much as I can. So in the van it's a little bit scary, but on a motorcycle it's super duper easy. Okay. Through a little tiny tunnel, or a little overpass, or whatever. Nice little straight road here. Get some speed. Now that my tires are warmed up, you know what I mean? I can ride a little bit more aggressively. Not too aggressively, of course. Nothing completely insane. My right hand is definitely numb though. I'll tell you that right now. Something about these grips and this glove and the angle of my arm, my right hand just goes numb pretty quickly on this motorcycle. I guess I could put on my little cruise control and shake off my hand a little bit. Oh, there's a little like yard sale over there. That's cool. You'll see like little piles of stuff for free along people's yards, and the community just goes and grabs it. It's kind of nice. They're just driving through. Look at this little swimming hole over here, or some sort of access there. Love that. Let's see if we're recording. I can probably tell. Yeah, we are still recording. Excellent. This will be a long ass video, but that'll be fun. Some people some people really like the long videos, some people really don't, so I expect there'll be a huge drop off after like maybe 5 or 7 minutes in. But hey, you do you. Hopefully, you know, I'll leave it up to you to use your time, and maybe this is relaxing. Some people, I've been told that people like my videos because of my voice is fairly soothing and relaxed, and it's just a really pleasant experience, I guess, to watch these little rides. So and this is how I like to do it too. I don't like to do a lot of editing. I like to do, this is kind of a little bit lazy too, but I don't like to do a lot of editing. Just a straight cut, no cuts really. Just, hey, come with me on this ride. I'm not going to show you the highlights. I'm going to show you every single part. You're going to be with me the whole way. And I think that's the kind of videos I want to watch too. So that's kind of what I make. I could tell these spots. Look at how busy the spot is. People are. I mean, it's Sunday. People are out and about. They're off work or whatever. Recreating. I think that's a verb. Yeah, that's a verb. Oh, there's a motorcycle sign over there. I can't read it. Interesting. Well, let's see. I do have an ABS light. I need to figure that out because I don't have an ABS button. So maybe something fucked up or something. I don't know what happened. I don't really care. I mean, I should probably care about ABS for safety, but I'll look that up later in the manual. I did drop the bike off of the hitch carrier. I have a hitch carrier for this on the camper van, and it fell off like a week ago. It was kind of a nasty fall, and nothing seemed to be too broken. This mirror is kind of bent, as you can probably see. But maybe that's why the ABS is triggered as well. There's a little warning on the ABS. But hey, it's running. It's doing great. This is an air-cooled motorcycle too. It's very simple machine, simple to work on. Self-serve bakery. Heck yeah. I do need bread at some point, but I can't really put it anywhere. I don't have a bag. You'll find that in rural Vermont, though, in this area. There's like little farm stands, and your friends will have chickens, and you'll get eggs from them. That's stuff I'm not used to. Really, really cool. Really nice. Okay, we're coming to a kind of a stop here a little bit. Don't know why. There's no stop sign. Open up the visor here. One thing I notice about Vermonters, or people that live in Vermont, and their friends and family and stuff like that, they always, at least the little group I have that I'm kind of in, they hug a lot. It's really nice and very, it's very warm, of course. They hug when they leave, and they hug when they see each other, and it's like every day there's hugs and hugs. And it's so nice. It's so nice that the camaraderie, just the love, really, literally the love it exudes from every single person, and it's contagious. And I love it. It's great. It doesn't, that's another thing that the country could learn from Vermont and from the people in Vermont is that neighborly love and like literally hugging people that you adore in your life, that you cherish in your life, every time you see them. Look at this river, though. Really insane, insanely beautiful. I'm not used to seeing rivers like this, so that's why I'm freaking out. I'm not used to seeing this amount of beauty, because I don't know. As most of you know, I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, and that was where a lot of my videos were shot. That's where I went to high school and college and everything. And there's some rivers there, but it's not like this. I mean, if you go north of Phoenix and northern Arizona, there's stuff like that. This kind of looks like parts of Flagstaff potentially. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm used to. And then I lived in rural Virginia, and it was kind of like this, I guess, but not as stunning, not as the magnitude of the beauty is much higher here. So. Do I have a gauge for the temperature? No, I don't. I thought maybe I'd have a temperature gauge for the motor, but I was just curious. I forgot if I did or not. It does not. Totally cool. No pun intended. Yeah, you can see the bottom of the river. I mean, you probably can't in the video, but I can. Doesn't mean that it's shallow, but it kind of indicates, sort of indicates that it's shallow. Gotta get off the throttle. My hand is numb. No one's behind me, anyways. Another motorcyclist. I'm not used to waving anymore on motorcyclists. You know, it's been like, so I rode like 2 months ago, but before that I rode like maybe once or twice 2 months earlier. So I've only been riding a little bit, and I'm excited to get back more into it, especially with all the nice weather. That's my plan. Do some good riding. I think I'm going to turn around. This looks like a decent place to do it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't even know where I'm at. Maybe I'll continue. I have a lot of gas. I'll continue. At some point I'll get off and then I'll look at my map. I have offline maps as well on Google Maps. I'll look at that, see where I'm at, and kind of where I want to go. But gosh, good times, good riding, perfect day. I hope y'all get to get out there and ride. Have a good ride, enjoy it, get out there, get some fresh air, some sunlight, look at some rivers if you can. See, look at this, just gorgeous. Little mountains here and there, really nice. Can't get over it, as you can tell. Maybe I'll get a different grip for this throttle. I'm not sure, so I'm not as numb. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll grip it differently. I'll rotate my wrist higher, and it seems to change the blood flow or something like that, or the nerve or something, and it restores a little bit of the feeling. Maybe I'll go get lunch somewhere. I think I'll go get lunch somewhere. I'm getting kind of hungry. A little bit. Maybe I'll go to Barrie. Maybe that. I wonder how far Barrie is. I'm gonna maybe go to Barrie. That's the plan. We'll go to Barrie, have lunch, and then we'll go south. Although, didn't I not? I think I'm going south the whole time. That's why I was meaning to go north so I could go to Barrie. But I think I went south. We'll see. We'll see when I get pulled over here somewhere and get off the bike, and then I can look at my map. Looks like that sign over there said Hartford. So I think we went south. I don't know. I do not know at all. But since this is a little town, they will have some parking here and there, so I'm going to park at a store. Put up my visor here. There's a little store there, but the parking is... Oh, here's a little gas station. Perfect. Okay, we'll turn at this gas station. Yes, this is perfect. Go ready to turn in. Get under this sun. Get under the cover here, out of the sun. I don't really need gas though, so I'm just gonna look at my. So just hang out. I'm gonna oh, might as well turn it off. Look at my phone real fast. Hopefully I don't burn my leg on my exhaust. It's fucking hot. Pardon my English. Let's look at our map here. Can you guys see this? Yeah, we're far south. We're at Hartford. Okay. I don't want to take the freeway, so I might... Where am I going to go? Yeah, I don't want to take the freeway at all. So I'm going to go back, actually. Go the way we came. Maybe I'll go up the 14. Yeah, all the way on the 14, never get off. And go to... Actually, no, I'm not going to go 14. Let's see what I want to do here. Yeah, we'll just go back on the 14. We'll go all the way up, stay on the 14 and go all the way up here to Barrie. We'll have lunch. Bit of a longer ride, but hey, that'll be good. So let's do that. How's that sound? People think I'm crazy, probably. I'm talking to myself. I'm not used to talking to myself. Maybe they think I'm on the phone. But I don't know. I've done it for years, so I'm kind of not... The key is to not care. Just don't care about it. You could just talk to yourself, especially on the motorcycle. Alright, let's go up to Barrie. Hopefully I don't need my rear brake today, because that's not happening. Okay, am I still recording? I am. Great. Okay, that's going to be part 2, heading north. Same road, Route 14, going up to Barrie. Bit warm today. Oh, this is a cool dual sport. Very cool. There's a trike. He did not wave to me. Trike guy. It looked like a Harley trike too or something like that, but yeah, did not wave to me. That's fine. But cool dual sport guy. That was cool. Old dual sport. Very cool. As most of you all know, I used to have a KLR 650, a Kawasaki KLR 650 dual sport. Did a lot of adventures with that bike, so go check out my channel. The rest of my videos, there's a lot of adventures on there. You'll see baby Jeff. You know what? One of these days I want to sit down and watch those old videos, because I haven't seen those old videos in a long time, and maybe when I go back to Phoenix I'll hang out with some old friends like MTMO1 and Castor 1 and everyone else over there. Whoever else, you know, anyone. And go reminisce on old videos. That'll be really fun. You know what, since I've recorded all this parts, we're going to see a different view, of course. Debating about cutting off the video and then cutting it back on kind of where I started on the 14. That way you can see some cool stuff. Maybe I'll do that. So let's take a break. I'm going to come back when I get to the point where I came back on the 14. So I'll see you guys in a second. There we go. Well, we are roughly in the spot where I left off on the 14. I went south Now we're going north. Had to pull over a little bit because my microphone actually turned off, so it did not auto connect to the microphone, the wireless microphone, so I had to pull over and get that situated. But now we're back on the road. Wait for this car here. We're gonna go drive or ride right behind this car. Okay, welcome back. You're not going north on Route 14. We're going to go up to Barrie and have some lunch. That is the plan. Look how amazing this recreation place is. That's really nice. Well, you didn't miss a whole lot coming north. There's the state police. You didn't miss a whole lot coming north. During when I was all the way south, I was kind of near, I think it's the I-91, I'm not sure. It's one of the interstates it's kind of close to the New Hampshire border. But yeah, lots of riders out here today, as you can see. Sunday, of course. And it's a beautiful day, so good time to ride. It's funny because I ride a standard, so pretty much everyone waves to me. If I had a sport bike, probably would not be getting a lot of waves from the cruisers. Maybe I would. Maybe out here I would, I don't know. It's kind of a blind corner over here. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the ride today. It's a great ride. One of the best rides ever. Interesting little bike there. I'm not sure what to talk about really. I guess I'll talk about, let's see. I think I talked already about what I was up to, living in the camper van and traveling around and riding around and stuff. I already talked about where I'm going. I guess I'll give you some long-term plans. So I already talked about I'm going to go up into Canada after this at some point in the next some time. Few weeks or something like that, maybe a month or so. After Canada, once it cools down in the States considerably, especially the South, I'm going to make my way down south, kind of through New England, and check out New England again in the fall time. That'll be really gorgeous with all the leaves changing and everything. So that's the plan, and then I'll continue to go down south, and it should be a really good temperature at that time. It'll be fall and towards the winter. I'll be going down into North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, etc. All that stuff. And yeah, that's the plan for this year. East Coast this year, West Coast, and west of the Mississippi next year. But yeah, I'm not riding these all, as I said, I lived in a camper van, so I put the motorcycle on a hitch carrier. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but I have a neat little hitch carrier. We're going to continue straight on the 14, yeah. Sorry, just looking at signs here. Yeah, but I have a hitch carrier in the back of my camper van, and that's where I put my motorcycle. This motorcycle would not be great on the freeway. It would not be a fun time. These roads like this, little back roads, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Super fun. Well, I've never been through here. This is all new to me. This is cool. As far as I remember. In your lane. That truck was in my lane. I think maybe it was turning or something. Or turning in. I am kind of speeding right now, not gonna lie. Don't tell anyone. Cow next 1 mile. Or cows. Could be one cow, I suppose, but that's generally not how it works. Gorgeous hillside here, and a nice little valley. Damn. Absolutely gorgeous. Something in the road here in the middle. Gotta be careful. Trash can lid. Gotta really, especially riding fast, you gotta look ahead. All like as far ahead as possible for road hazards or anything like that. How the road is shaping. Fortunately, a lot of roads in the United States will have markers for turning, and it'll give you suggested speed limits, of course, or speed suggestions about how to approach a certain corner. I should go down on that road at some point. It's a nice little dirt road. See, look, 35 miles an hour. I'm gonna go like 40. I could probably go faster. Usually what I do is I add 10 or so, roughly. So I try to aim for 45, I guess, on that 35. If you're a really good rider, which I'm not super great, the really good riders, they double it. So it's 35, it's gonna be 70, they're gonna fucking go through that corner. It'd be wild. Oh, goodness. Hit a bump there, hit a big bump. I gotta be a little bit more careful. These roads are not really pristine. But super fun. Kind of reminds me of northern Arizona, honestly, or maybe parts of Washington. Sort of. Such a fun road. I think we're in a town though, so I'm gonna slow down. Plus my hand is what do you call it? Numb. A bit numb. Pins and needles. Some very old headstones there. This is going to be a long video because I'm still recording. That's going to be absolutely hilarious. But here you go. Enjoy. You know, I didn't calculate how long or how far Barrie was from where I was at, so it's gonna be, I think, a longer ride than I was kind of expecting today, but I kind of do want to grab a lunch somewhere over there. It's kind of lunchtime, so grab some lunch there. It's probably not too far. I don't really know for sure. So grab some lunch and then come back down. Should be a really good ride today. I'm not sure what to talk about. Sorry, this is maybe a little bit boring, but it's a good ride. I'm just kind of focused on riding at the moment, enjoying it and enjoying the scenery. No one waved in that group. That's kind of weird. 3 riders plus a passenger. No one waved. Weird. But whatever. No need to dwell on riders not waving back. I slowed down kind of too much for that corner. But hey, better be safe than sorry. So, I don't know, I feel like it'd be so nice to farm here. Probably difficult to make a lot of money, but that's what I've heard at least. A lot of farmers are struggling around the country, unfortunately. But it looks so peaceful and idyllic and fulfilling. In a different video, I'll talk about probably my journey or my feelings as a person that was working in tech. I was a software engineer for like 10 years, 9 or 10 years. And I recently left. I quit, and I'm basically on a sabbatical right now, kind of a long-term sabbatical. But maybe I'll talk about that in more detail in a different video. But for now, let's just enjoy this ride, not talk about work or anything. Oh, this is, okay. Chelsea 9, Tunbridge 13 miles, okay. Sort of know where I'm at, a little bit. I should probably pull off and then see how far I have left. There's a little church there. I could have pulled off maybe, or that's a fireplace, a fire department, fire station. It's probably not the best place to turn off. There's like a little gas stop. Oh, here's the little general store, it looks like. Maybe. Let's see, where do I want to pull off real fast? Maybe this church. Probably should have done that church. Let's see what's up here. If anything is up here. There's bound to be at least something. I could do a little pull off really fast. It's kind of warm out though, kind of too hot. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Well, I could do that driveway, I guess, but I don't want to. Let's see what's up. Keep on hesitating. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Little stream to my right. No traffic, nothing. So beautiful. No, I don't want to use someone's random driveway. I guess I could. I think I see a little spot. No. Still trying to find a little bit of place to pull off that's semi-safe and not in someone's private driveway. Just so I can look at what I'm up against, how far away Barry is. This looks like a little store here, maybe. No, that's someone's house, theoretically. North Randolph, which I think is fairly far from Barry, so we might turn around. Don't want to do too big of a ride today. I guess I could, but I don't really super duper want to go super far. I already went south a decent amount. This is so nice. Feels quite remote out here. It's not too remote, but it's fairly remote actually. Oh, here's a good pull off here. Kind of a crappy, not crappy, but rough kind of texture here. But let's try to pull off here and get a good idea about what kind of distance we're up against here. Hit neutral. Get my hand to brake too. Alright, let's take a look. We we are right here. That's kind of a long ride. What I'll do, maybe I'll go more. Let's see if there's food in Williamstown. Looks like there is. The Den. Maybe I'll go to the Den. Squatchy. There's the Den or the pub. So either the Den or the pub I could go to in Williamstown. Maybe I'll just go to Williamstown. I think that's the plan. Maybe we'll check out the state park on the way back or something like that. Okay, Williamstown is how far away? As my bike heats up. It's roughly 13 minutes of a ride. Okay. Okay, we'll see how we feel. We might go up, might go eat at Williamstown, or if we're feeling okay, we could go up to Barrie and then we'll continue on. I'm feeling quite hungry. I could definitely wait 13 minutes. So yeah, we'll probably eat in Williamstown, and then if we're feeling pretty good, we'll maybe go up to Barrie and do a big loop, or if we want to do a shorter ride, we could just come back down the 14. Let's get back on the road. Wow, this is a really gorgeous valley. Kind of a bigger valley, mountains on each side, really, really gorgeous. There's cows there. A little dairy farm or something like that. Motorcycling is great because you get to, it's such a visceral experience. You get to feel all the temperature changes in different scents. And you get to see a bunch of stuff. I mean, more than a car, I guess. You're in the elements, but like when I rode right past those cows, it definitely smelled like cows, you know what I mean? In a car, you wouldn't be able to really have that unless you, I guess if you had the outside air coming in, sort of it would work, but it's not the same. And in a car, you have air conditioning and stuff like that, and heater. Wow, this is insane. Really gorgeous. Look at this road, just stunning. Perfect little road. Let's see how my battery or my SD card, let's see how long it lasts. Let's see if it lasts all the way to Williamstown, or I think that was called, or maybe up to Barrie or something. Let's see. It's still recording, so this is going to be the longest video ever created, I think. Not ever created, but you know what I mean. It'll be a long vlog. I guess I could split this up into multiple pieces, but I don't care to do that. There's not much of a purpose. People could just could enjoy. I like having the full length. I think it's a lot better. It's more my preference, so. I sound like a broken record, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous valley. Gorgeous. There's a bunch of cows over there I could see. People working hard. Oh, those are not cows. What are they? They're containers of some sort, but I bet you there's animals. So there's cows over there. I can see those cows. Lots of good, hard-working farmers, as far as I can tell. Right foot is getting a little bit sore. I think it's the boots are kind of stiff, and my right shin is, the boot is kind of digging into my right shin just a little bit, kind of making my shin hurt just a little bit, but can't complain. Although I guess I just complain, so I can complain. I shouldn't complain though. This is absolutely insane. Highly recommend. It just got really a lot colder. It dropped probably 5 degrees next to this little mountainside, so really, really pleasant. Right in the shadow here, it's like instantly 5 or 6 degrees colder, which is a nice respite. If you're Vermont, hit me up. We can meet up if you want. You can comment on this video, or you can, I think that's pretty much your only option. I guess you could contact me on Instagram. Actually, no, I don't have an Instagram for Rebellion91. Disregard. So you have to comment on this video, and then we could probably somehow connect. I should make like a public Rebellion91 email or something like that. That'd be kind of a good idea, probably. Maybe. Because I'll probably stay around in Vermont for a bit. At least a couple weeks. I plan on posting this probably tonight. It's July 5th right now. I think this is where the state park is. It's getting tighter and more twisty and really nice in the mountains here. And there's a stream on the left. Really, really nice. The roads are kind of crap, but you could see the potholes ahead of time, thank God. Except when you're in a corner like this, I can't super duper see them. I gotta drop my hand here. Put on the cruise control a little bit. I think it's my glove or something. It's a combination of the glove and the grip that's causing my hand to fall asleep or become numb. Like pins and needles type of thing. Gorgeous little lake here, little pond. The shadows, like in the shadows, it's hard to see the road condition, where it's really bumpy, where the potholes are. It's a beautiful house. There's a traditional like dry rock, what do you call it, wall here, rock wall, stone wall. Alright, I think was that the restaurant? I doubt it. Okay, I think the restaurant's coming up. I forgot what I already forgot the name of it, but it seems like there's only like 2 major restaurants, at least off the main road in this town. So I'll have to look out. Oh yeah, this is Williamstown. Okay. Now I need to make a decision. Do I want to eat here or do I want to wait till Barry? I don't know. We'll see what the restaurant looks like, I guess. I'll ride by the restaurant. We'll see what's going down. It's much cooler in this little pocket here. It just dropped like another 5 degrees. I have like mesh. I have a mesh jacket on, so I can feel it quite well. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna try to get some food. There's a little teepee there. Look at that, little glamping situation, like teepee, traditional like teepee thing. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm kind of pretty hungry actually, so I think I'm gonna stop at this restaurant and go walk in this random restaurant and check it out. I just gotta go find it. I think it's like right over here somewhere like off, just right on the right side here. I'm gonna go a little bit slower so I can actually turn. Worst case, I needed a gas station. Look at this riding group, big group here. Big group, love that, love to see that. Yep, there's a gas station there. I should probably just go over there because I kind of want a Gatorade and stuff like that, so I might just, I don't want to do a full meal actually. So you know what, I'll just turn around here in a moment. Yeah, we'll turn around here, what the hell? We'll just turn around here, it looks like the post office or something. Let's see the post office sign. So let me turn around here and go to that gas station. Yeah, I don't really need something super big, but I'll get like a small lunch. Oh, the den is in there over there too, so that's kind of helpful. Maybe the den is over here. Oh, the den is maybe in here or something. Okay, I need to park my motorcycle. I don't know where to park it. Let's go right over here and see where the den is located. There's an ice cream place and a maple place here. There's a big line. That's awesome. I don't know where I'm going. Just kind of exploring right now. Is there a den over here? Let's see. Is there a restaurant over here called the Den? Oh, that is the Den. Okay, I don't really want a full-ass restaurant, so we're going to do this awkwardly and ride back around. There's people playing and stuff. That's fun. Alright, let's go park over here. And then let's park over here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll just park right here. Let's park over here next to the clothing donation. Alright. Well, thanks for coming along on this ride. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. And hope everything's going well in your life, and take care. And y'all have a good one. Okay, goodbye.